I don't want to roll D20 anyway. Fuck you guys.
We are recording.
We're live.
What was your guys'
I have a 16.
9.
That's my number.
Hello, Ben's future children.
Okay.
Reporting to you live from Vilden, where Rake Fiercejaws and his buddy Ingwe the Panther are gonna kick some tiger demon butt.
Except
So-
Ingwe's like in space.
You rolled 9, right?
Yeah.
All right. Reroll.
Panther the
Me?
Panther.
You and David. Yeah.
All right, 9
You
off.
tied.
Also a 9. 9 again.
That's a 4.
Okay.
Oh,
So
hold
we're
on,
gonna
I've got a D20. It's an 18.
It's
Well-
9s.
All right. So we're going to focus in on these two.
That did not help
Oz.
at all.
Oz and
Just gestured wildly.
Oz and Inara. All right. So this might make my computer explode, and if it does, let me know.
we can pull it up online if we
You're
need
gonna
to.
share a Klecky shot with
Oh
us.
my god.
This is taking me back, man.
It's not
Oh,
like
This is also extremely, yeah, your computer is almost definitely going to explode.
Mm-hmm. I think what we'll have to do is I'll turn on my other computer, and then you remote desktop into that one, and then it'll be fine.
I don't know what's happening. Now my bandwidth is low, and I know that's not true.
I came in first in March's Amazon's Pods raffle, so that's happening as well.
Amazon what raffle?
Eddie, you make me laugh sometimes.
What did Danny win at?
Yeah.
Amazon.
Right, some
Okay.
non-existent Amazon Pods raffle. I don't know what the pod part is. Oh, hi, Carissa.
Hello.
Oh, you're
What's up,
so
y'all?
cute. Oh my gosh.
This is weird. I don't like that go. Oh, stop. Nope.
This is what house music sounds like.
Dude, turn up the bass.
Turn your computer.
It's like we're out in outer space.
Do you need like the?
I'm gonna keep mine on and share on my screen.
Hey Newman, what are you doing this weekend? Do you want to be friends?
I don't know.
That's a fair answer.
Probably.
Like that you wrote 60 for 3 X's.
Why not?
I think that just like grosses me out when things do that.
Why?
Okay, is that more gross than this, though?
Great. I love this game.
All right, take a look at that.
Don't like that. Sure
Yeah.
don't.
Mm-hmm. It's bad.
I would like you to change that, please.
No, but I've got to get confirmation from Carissa.
They both make me uncomfortable. I think the 3 X's bother me more though.
Okay, valid. I was at a place in Toronto trying to find where I had booked a reservation, and the location was just 6IX, and I could not tell them without sounding like a fool. So I just decided to be lost longer.
All right. So we're okay on Chris's computer, yes? You can hear us. And we're
Yep.
not glitchy. And you can see the screen.
Sure can.
All right.
There's
So,
so many.
Inara and you guys lit that lantern.
That's cool.
Holy white.
Jeez. Look at these effects.
Yeah, that's fancy.
Bro, is this
Yeah,
Deep Night?
Fine.
This is Deep Night.
This is dope as hell.
Thanks, man. Thanks. These are all giant ass carpets.
Wow.
Those
Yeah.
are all carpets.
Those are all carpets. Well, no. Well, they're carpet, like, they are pictures of carpets,
Covering
but
up
they are
the
just
room.
what I'm using to cover up the dungeon.
Oh, so we're not surrounded by carpets, evil
No.
carpets in this
No.
building. Okay.
No, we're covered on both sides.
I'm going to also use this computer.
Yes.
I've seen Aladdin. I know how this ends.
Okay, so you guys.
I'm gonna need my character sheet up too.
Well,
Can I come down and get it up on that? I thought I was gonna use your computers.
okay. I'm sorry.
Can I use my laptop or no?
Yeah, you can use your laptop.
What did you need on my laptop?
No,
other than-
it's just that I'll go.
There's also the D&D Beyond app that you can use to.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have no space on my phone for another app.
I'll just figure it out.
Have you considered just opening it on a web
Because I
browser?
can't
Ooh,
open up, like
I'll play for you.
information.
Can you do it on my computer?
Yeah, that's
Okay.
what I was gonna do.
Well, then can I use your computer? I just need my character.
Yeah,
sheet up
you
on
could
something.
probably use my computer, but then
All right, I'll
just use it on your computer. That's totally okay.
I'm just trying to figure out what you need.
If you could do it on your phone, that would be like perfect.
Okay.
Okay.
You're gonna have to log in.
So, Inara and Oz, when you lit this lantern, there
I'm good.
there was a doo on the west side of this room. So right to the left of the lantern, a door appeared.
Okay.
So right now, I'm pretty sure Inara is outside the room, and our boy is inside.
Oz is gonna turn to Inara and say, "I'm finna go through that door."
I've probably moved in closer with Onion, but I'm gonna pull a mom move right now, guys. I'm gonna use the cloak of protection to kind of wrap the baby onto me, so I have my hands free.
Word.
I wrapped Onion to me. I'm holding, carrying Onion
Okay.
with my hands free.
Okay.
And
It's very mom of you.
that's what I said. I'm gonna pull a mom move.
it's like a feat.
Yeah, it should be.
It's a background.
I'm also gonna pull out my rapier and just have it.
Pew, 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 pew. Okay, great.
coming up around.
Are you guys going through this door?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm finna go through that door.
Okay.
Can we peek in the room before we step into it blindly? Can we kind of see if anything looks a little weird?
Sure.
Sense motive on the door.
Inara's welcome to do that. It would be completely out of character for Oz to do that, so I'm gonna go ahead and go
Move
through
that.
that obstacle real quick.
Oh no.
I mean, if you're gonna just bust in there, I'll just wait to see if something happens to you.
So you're gonna bust in.
Yep.
All right.
He is the elephant in the room.
Oh, that's my problem.
Get that carpet out of there.
Control Z.
Shit.
Oh gosh.
Oh yeah, that is how you do it.
Looks like you are fighting a carpet. It's pouring out of the door. It's so thick.
I would like to use fairy fire on the carpet.
Motherfucker. Okay.
She's the worst.
He's the worst. Do not hire. Okay. So you see a fence, like a giant gate. On the other side of that gate, you see a
similar fire to the one that was in the main room.
that's right. You see a similar fire to the one that was in the main room. It was on the other side of the fence, and guarding it is a giant scorpion.
Okay, fire.
Wait.
I'd like to roll initiative.
Oh my gosh.
Okay.
So is the scorpion by like? Did you say it was guarding the fire or guarding the fence? Just to
It's
clarify.
behind the fence.
Okay.
Oh, it's behind the fence.
And how how tall is the fence?
Oh, it goes all the. It's a gate. It goes all the way up to the top.
How tall is a scorpion? Is this a scorpion or a scorpion man?
Oh shit.
A big scorpion, not something that Oz can just step on. I'm assuming, but
Yeah.
maybe I'm wrong. Maybe
It's
Ben
a
made it a tiny scorpion.
It's a scorpion, which is weird to you guys.
Yeah, because it's an animal.
You've
It's
never
like,
seen a non-sentient animal before.
whoa.
So it's like a real, just a regular old scorpion.
No, it's a giant scorpion.
Okay.
This is like the scorpion.
Just go over it.
It's like the size of 3 men.
3 men. Oh my god.
Big ass scorpion.
That's a
I feel like in Vilden, 3 men would actually be more intimidating.
It's got like a giant pincer, stinger curling over its head.
Oh, shit.
Okay, fire. How far in between the grates? Like, how far away are the grates of this gate?
You want to know the spacing on the grates?
I'm trying to mind the gap.
20 feet. And between
So
the
not
gate
much of a
and the
gate
wall
at
is
all.
another 15. Huh?
How far between the prongs of the gate can I?
Oh. Like 2 feet. Not very far. Not far enough for you to get through, certainly.
Okay. Can I roll perception to see if I see anything else in the room?
Sure.
Can I help him?
Yeah. The
Does
roll with
helping
advantage.
give me advantage?
Yeah.
Nope. I rolled a 12.
There's a lot of potential, but you don't really see. There's like a lot that you would need to explore, particularly behind the gate. There's just like lots of cracks and crevices in the wood. So there's particularly that way, like behind the gate looks even more dusty, but you don't see anything particularly.
All right. No switches, no barrels.
No switches or barrels.
Okay. Well, Inara, I guess we're gonna have to kill this motherfucker from afar.
Is the gate locked?
I don't know.
Shit. I don't really have any. Not very good with range. It's almost like you designed that with that in mind.
Inara, you got a bow and arrow, right?
I do have a bow and arrow. I'm trying to decide if that's what I want. My first approach is to just start shooting at it.
Shoot it!
Where's my dice? So the scorpion is just looking at you menacingly.
It's menacing you lookingly.
Oz, I need you to make a dexterity save.
Yikes.
I'm not very good at dexterity. Oh, wait, that's a check, not a saving throw. Hold on, please hold. Ignore that first one. Oh, shit, nat 20.
Nice.
So
Elephant can't jump.
The scorpion, his pincer kind of like stiffens, and he throws a dart of poison at you, which you deftly, pew, and then another sort of dart loads, ready to strike again.
Dang.
Well, I am going to shoot my rapier and pull out my bow.
Okie doke. Fire away.
Pew! I forgot what I got. I think it was
All together.
trying to find my.
Okay, you just use your computer.
Sorry, it's
I'll bring up the stats on my phone.
sorry. I hate that.
Heavy is the head that wears the crown.
I'm gonna switch spots. I'll do it. Just so clean over you.
Down.
Sorry.
Sorry.
Please hold.
I'm trying to figure out my own computer screen. I would not notice that you guys were having difficulties if you didn't keep saying sorry.
It's
Well,
just
that's
taking a
good.
long time.
Yeah.
Well, down.
There we go.
Down, down, down.
15.
Crazy, I didn't know that wizard existed.
All right, so Inara, Inara takes out her bow, shoots an arrow, and as soon as it passes through the bars, it sends right through, right between the eyes of the giant scorpion. And as soon as it goes through the bars and it's about to hit him, the arrow stops.
Come on.
And it turns around.
Oh shit.
Does a 17 hit you?
Yeah.
What? Oh, snap.
You take.
We're all laying.
Wait. She's got that cloak of protection around her.
Cloak of protection?
Does that work for how many creatures though? Because it really was meant for Onion. I don't know if it worked.
I think this is up to the DM.
You can use Onion as a shield.
Right. I think if you either the
Andy, I'll
damage.
kill you.
I would not use Onion as a shield. That's absurd.
Yeah. What does the cloak of protection do?
It gives her +1 to her AC.
Mm.
That would be a 17 exactly if we did that. I don't know if that would.
Sure.
I always forget this though. If you need to make like a saving roll, do you need to get that number or higher?
I think it depends. I play that armor like if you have to beat the armor class.
Okay.
Well, is the cloak of protection around you or is it around Onion?
Well, I'm using the cloak of protection to wear Onion. But if it was meant for Onion, it was supposed to be like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I didn't wear it for the protection. I wore it to wear Onion.
I know what you're saying. Okay. I think that's fine. So it doesn't hit you. So it sort of like is actually about to go into you,
Oh, shit.
and then the cloak of protection sends out a pulse of magical energy and slaps the arrow away.
Doctor Strange style.
And the scorpion just kind of.
Man.
Okay. We've got a couple of problems here, Oz.
No, deck safe.
Okay. Can I roll Arcana to see if I can sense the source of the magic that just
26.
fucked up an attack?
You sure can. Pew! A poison dart heads towards Inara. She avoids it.
I rolled a 13. Where'd that magic add up?
It seems like the magic is coming from the gate in some way. You're not
Okay.
exactly sure the precise effect, but you know that it was the gate that made the effect happen.
I would like to punch the gate.
All right. Make an attack roll. What the fuck? It's a gate.
11 hit the gate.
Yeah, you hit the gate. Go ahead.
I deal the gate 3 damage.
Great.
The gate deals you 3 damage.
You do take 3 damage from hitting a metal bar with your fist.
Mm.
Ouch.
Do you want to use your dice tray?
Equal and opposite reactions, bro.
So
Newton
Ready?
just dealt you 3 damage.
And then let's see here.
It's always Newton.
Hiding in the shadows is Sir Isaac Newton doing the math.
On every world, in every timeline.
Does a damn it,
Joe
7?
doesn't.
Does a 7 hit you?
Joe doesn't.
All right. Well, the scorpion, it tries to kind of scuttles forward quick and sends his tail through the gate and tries to sting you. And you sort of like, it hits like a part of your armor and it kind of comes off again.
Wait. Can I react?
Sure, you can try.
Can I grab the tail?
Yeah, make a probably make a dexterity first. Make a dexterity check. Or acrobatics, whichever you.
I prefer acrobatics.
He shoved his tail through the gate.
It was a 6 both times.
Yeah, you can't. It's just too fast. You don't get it.
You have hideous skeleton hands.
For another attack.
I look at Inara and say, if he stabs at me again, I'm going to try and catch his tail. Because it gives me some semblance of control in this world.
Okay.
Damn it!
Seems like a bad.
I definitely catch the tail, right?
Yeah. So he shoots his tail through, and it's just like such a bad. He like pauses, and you grab his tail.
Is there? Oh, go ahead.
No, you go ahead, Crystal.
Is there like a torch anywhere in here?
I found my dice. Is there a torch anywhere? Yeah,
Okay.
behind the gate.
Where behind the gate?
To the bottom or the top right corner, top left corner. Of the gate.
Corner of the gate. Okay. Of the gate?
Like behind the gate.
But is it like closer to the fire or
It's
closer to the
closer
gate?
to the fire.
Okay.
The top. If you're looking at the map, the top left of this room.
Right, okay.
So
Inara, use the rapier. I've got this tail.
Yeah, okay. I'll take out my rapier and try to stab it.
all right, make an attack roll with advantage because he's technically grappled.
17.
17 hits. Roll
Okay.
damage.
Eight.
8. So let me go get a piece of paper real quick. You hit it and you
You
deal
want-
8 damage.
Hell yeah.
All right, at this point, everybody go ahead and roll initiative.
Oh.
Because we haven't done that.
Okay.
I've got a hot 11.
Ooh, an 8. Oh, no, wait.
My dice have been cold today.
I also got an 11. I forgot my initiative. +3.
So we roll again?
No, whoever has the highest dexterity score.
Sure enough, it's not me.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
almost positive it's
It's
Nara.
me.
Yeah. So it's gonna go Nara. So Nara,
Was my
you'll get another turn.
I'm going to stab it again.
All right, stab it again.
14.
Did you get advantage? Did you do advantage?
No. 14 + 6.
So 20.
Yeah.
You hit. Roll again.
Another 8.
That's pretty good.
Hell yeah.
All right. Are you gonna try to do anything else? Aren't you level 5?
No, I wasn't sorry.
Pretty. Never mind.
Yeah.
You're. Go to features and traits. Go down. Go down. Yeah, you have an extra attack, so you can.
Okay.
Yeah, look at your feet. You think there's probably a good amount of stuff that you can do.
Yeah, I never think to do that. Okay. Well, I'll
This
just.
is a scorpion.
Yeah, like when you hit a creature with a weapon, you can deal an extra 1d4 psychic damage. So yeah, you should be making sure you see all that stuff.
Okay. Well.
So make another attack.
Okay.
Okay, so that hits. Roll damage, and then roll an extra d4 too. Wow, 11 damage. Holy crap!
What is the conceit of the psychic damage that you're dealing to it, Carissa?
Huh?
What? How do you contextualize the psychic damage that you're doing to it? What is it in your character that is dealing the psychic damage?
Fury. Where is it? Dreadful Strike. When you hit the creature with a weapon. Yeah, I mean, I probably have it from
It's
my Fey magic.
yeah, it's
And
part
it
of
probably
her.
comes out because I've had enough of this thing trying to kill us.
So as you just like pew pew poking its thing, and he's just like ah. You can see his brain starting to like vibrate in his head. Not doing great.
You should get that looked at.
Oz.
Dude, I'm gonna hit the shit out of this scorpion tail with my mace.
Is mace a one-handed weapon?
Sure is.
Okay, go for it. Roll me an attack.
Does a 12 hit?
12 does not hit.
Good thing I've got an extra attack.
Go for it.
Does a dirty 20 hit?
Sure does. Roll me some damage.
Oh, don't you worry, baby. I'm gonna deal 3 damage, but I'm also gonna smite this motherfucker.
Okay.
I have to expend a spell slot, and it's going to be 3d8 damage.
Oh, shit.
All right, roll 3d8. This doesn't happen to be a what do you call it? A
Undead?
Undead, a fiend.
No.
Okay, so 3d8s it is.
Come on, Azilia's cold dice.
12 damage altogether.
All right, so what happens is you smite it and his stinger just explodes, just like comes off, just a mangled heat. And so doing, you lose hold of him. You are no longer grabbing him. His like stinger, his mangled stinger is like in your hand. And the scorpion just kind of like to the back of the room. So.
I trumpet in triumph.
And Onion giggles when you do that. Daddy! Oh my God.
We're gonna go to Rake. So Rake, you are, I believe, sort of on the ground looking up at this monstrosity. Can you go ahead and roll initiative for me?
You bet I can. How does an 8 sound?
Sounds like something.
Sounds like I am losing to White Mane, but that's okay. I am tough. I am bouncy. And people love me. I can't die here.
I love you.
Alright.
Okay, so the Leonin is going to step towards you. He's gonna growl. And he's going to cast Dominate Person.
No, anything but that.
So I need you to roll a Wisdom saving throw.
Okay. Yeah,
I'd like to say you're pretty wise, right?
I hope so. I do not have any cool counter spells, so I think this is going through. Wisdom saving throw. All right, come on, Rick.
Big bucks, no whammies.
Natural 20, and it's a 24.
Dude! Oh, man. That's amazing. Dude,
Hold
the
on.
DC for
Please
this
hold.
spell is 18. You looked out so hardcore. Wow. So you are very familiar with this kind of magic.
This is very in keeping with Rick's character.
This is everything. You know it in and out, so you know exactly what's happening to you.
Yeah.
You know exactly how to protect yourself.
We're not friends.
Yeah.
We're friends.
How do you shove this off?
So I see his eyes start to glow, and in the labyrinth of my mind, I just reinforce a barrier. Almost by this is it. So I envision that the mind is a labyrinth, and that once you run the gambit and get to someone's core, you can dominate them or convince them that you guys were friends. As he's starting to run through the labyrinth of my mind, the water level starts to rise, and pretty soon he's like wading through, and then like it's up to his neck, and then the tide comes out and just pushes him back, and he's repelled back into the annals of his own mind. And there I am, like one eye totally closed, one eye squinty, and I'm just like, you're no friend of mine, demon spawn.
He draws his sword and stands ready. This is like Snape versus Harry and
Clemency class. Yeah. Okay.
So yeah, Rake, go ahead.
Okay. I would like to cast Charm Person on him at 3rd level.
All right. Give me a second.
Battle of Wills, it shall be. So he needs to make a saving throw.
He doesn't.
I'm in his head. So
You are not in his head. He doesn't have to make a saving throw.
He does. He has to make a wisdom saving throw.
He is unaffected by spells of level 6 or below.
That's awesome. Okay. Yeah.
So you reach out to him thinking that you're hot shit.
Yeah.
And in your mind, you're like, you do the same thing. Like you are entering into his mind, and all of a sudden, just like tigers multiply. 1 becomes 2, becomes 4, becomes 8, until you have no idea who the real tiger is. And they all begin to close in on you. And they pounce on you, and they tear your mind to shreds. And you are blown out of his mind.
Right. So, you're pretty good yourself, old friend. But we'll see about this. Can I do... Well, I think that's about all I got. I'm pretty tapped out at this point. I'm just lying there. Our eyes have locked, and it's a battle of wills. That's all I got.
Let's finish this the old fashioned way. Does a 15 hit you?
My thinking is that it does. Let me confirm. My armor class. Yeah, it totally does.
Can you give me 2d6? So you take So he slashes at you once. You try to roll, but you just can't. Right down the center of your body, across the back of your head, and you take 18 points of slashing damage.
That was all the health I had.
Really? Oh, yikes. Oh, dear.
The amethyst rolls limply from my hand, and the last thing that I croak out is Ingwe. I try.
As you pass out, make me a perception check.
Okay, yeah.
How do I say goodbye?
It was a natural 20.
All right, sweet. So as you are sort of, you know what, Dave? I'll do this for you because you rolled a natural 20.
Okay.
Just because you rolled a natural 20. You see bust through the window from behind you, Goody. And like the adrenaline from seeing this crazed, drunken almost looking baboon bust through the window gives you just like enough adrenaline to hang on. And I'll say that you are stable
Oh man, that's amazing.
and have 1 hit point.
That is a great day.
Only because of that natural 20, my friend. Only because of it.
Sure. I'm hanging on by a thread, but
So Goody busts through the window and just pounces, jumps like 15 feet, and just crack against the Leonin, crack against the Leonin, uppercut against the Leonin, and then back roundhouse kick, smashes the Leonin right in the face. Can you hand me 4 d8s, please? Or you actually I only have 4 d8s. 3, 4. That's gonna be, so he does like 22 damage to this guy. Pop, 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 pow! Actually, more like 40.
I'm almost dead. It's hard for me to tell the difference. They're dancing in shadows at this point.
Yeah, that's true. So basically, after some back and forth, the same thing happens to the tiger that happens to the other tigers, and the tiger sort of evaporates into the air, and Goody just stands. Oh. He looks at you.
Is this something you want to follow?
You all right, little frog?
Goody. Ingwe. They got Ingwe. In the amethyst. Don't
Hey.
worry about me. I've lived a good life.
He just sort of places his hand on your forehead,
Mhm.
and you feel your life force kind of start to come back. You get 4 hit points back.
Gangster.
You feel a very small amount of your life.
I didn't have much life to begin with.
He
Okay.
goes over and picks up the amethyst. It seems like whatever portal was open is closed.
No.
You seem hurt.
Yes. There was a panda. Are we safe here?
He looks towards the front door. He looks back. We might just have enough time to get out. Don't worry, little toad. Power is given to us to protect the weak. It all balances out in the end, and you're gonna be okay. And he goes to pick you up, scoops you up, and the door, in comes Shoji. He sees nobody and sees them. What is going on? And he kind of like tosses you over his shoulder and just like bounds away and just runs through the forest.
Does he have the amulet?
Yeah, he has the amethyst.
Perfect. All right. I consign my weak body to be carried by this baboon.
Your noodle arms.
Exactly.
Okay, great. Let's see here. And Ingwe, we'll go to you. All right, Ingwe. So you find yourself suspended in a giant field of space. You see stars whizzing around you, moving unnaturally quickly. And you see two things. There's a demon tiger wreathed in flames over here. That's the red. And then you see the amethyst above you. That's the yellow. So it's difficult to capture a three-dimensional space because you're flying. You have flight. You can fly 60 feet per second, or 60 feet per 6 seconds, so 10 feet per second. You have a flight score of 60. And so this is going to be the elevation. Each of these is 10 feet. So there's like 100 feet in this imaginary space that erupts in fire, by the way. You're in a giant fucking spear of fire in space. And it's 100 feet high, and it's 200 feet wide and 200 feet long, basically. So, so basically, for you, if you have 60 feet of movement, you can use 10 feet of movement to go up or down in elevation. And then all of your other movement, like you can use your 10 feet of movement to go up or down or move from one hex to the other hex. In addition, you can move over and up or down with 10 feet. But then if you go over and up or down again, it's 15 feet and then 20 feet, etc. That makes sense.
You were in geometry class with me and should know that I'm terrible at anything resembling this.
Right. Basically, it takes 10 feet to go up, it takes 10 feet to go down, it takes 10 feet to go to any other hex on this grid.
Okay.
And that's the basics.
Wow. That really
I love this, Ben. I love what you did here.
Thank you.
I just love it when it's illustrated that Danny's bad at something. So.
Okay, so you see the yellow thing is what seems to be a portal or like a swirling range through which you can see a different plane. It's sort of almost, it seems like a rift, kind of like, I don't know if you know Doctor Who, but the Doctor Who rift that happens in like the 13th season or whatever. That's the
Smith seasons.
Yeah, so that's kind of what it looks like. It looks like a tear in space-time.
Yeah.
It is above you, so it is on the I don't know why I did this the opposite way, but it is on the third tier of space. You are on the 7th tier with the tiger. So red is tiger, you are the white one, and yellow is the amethyst. So roll initiative.
While you're rolling initiative, quick poll: best modern doctor.
David Tennant.
Dr. Strange.
Good man, good man.
Well played, Danny.
What did Danny say?
Doctor Strange.
23.
All right, dude. Holy shit.
Care to weigh in?
I was always a fan of Matt Smith, but I did like David Tennant. I think I just liked that. I liked the whimsy that Matt Smith brought to the doctor.
Did you guys know that she did her college thesis on Doctor Who?
I think they know. I remember Brandon remembering at some point.
Yeah.
Okay, Ingwe, you're first.
We can agree that wasn't Peter Capaldi. I love me some Peter Capaldi, but not as Doctor Who.
I didn't watch much of him as the Doctor. I kind of liked that he was super grumpy.
He was grumpy, but like he was grumpy and tried to be the love interest of Clara Oswald as well.
I didn't really watch much of it, but that would be
It was rough.
And did you watch The Girl, Brandon?
I have not yet. I've seen a couple clips of it, and she's all right. It sucks that she's all right because she's the first female doctor. Like, I want her to be better, but she's okay. She's like Chris Eccleston. Like, all in all, he did a fine job.
Right. All right, Ingwe, you're up.
10 by 10 and a half. 10 and a half on the x-axis by 10 on the y-axis.
Oh my gosh, this is giving me a headache. I don't know what to do.
Love it.
And why'd you bring math into this?
Just
You know what I mean?
Tend to go to the side. That's it. That's all you
Yeah.
know.
Yeah. I mean, I would like to move to the hex that is located at 10 and a half. Yeah, right to the right of that.
Okay. So just pretend that this 0 is 10, and then this is 11, 12, 13, 14, 15.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So 10.
10 there. Yes, right there.
Beautiful.
I soar through space at a moderately fast pace. There are very few things here by which to judge my speed. And so, in my mind, it looks like I'm flying much faster.
Okay. Was that
So I
it?
have not moved in elevation.
You've now moved what?
I have not moved in elevation.
Okay. Is that all you have?
I would like to make a perception check on what that tiger is doing. So I have to actually do that.
Go for it.
14.
You see that he is eyeing the portal.
Okay.
So he's
But also
going to
simultaneously doing whatever he's going to do.
So he's going to fly 10, 25, 45, 55, and go up 3 levels of elevation towards the golden guy. And then he's going to go right here.
Oh, snap.
He's sort of
Seems
below
to
it.
be much faster than me.
He just dashed. I think he should have. He has the same speed as you. He's just.
I can dash?
Yeah, you should have dashed.
Bro.
Yeah.
Looks like he's getting out of here and you're trapped in the Shadow Realm.
I'm a dash on my next one.
And this is why Oz never mentions his previous party.
All right, go ahead, Danny.
Rate got
So I imagine that it's
Ingwe's locked in the Shadow Realm.
So each hex is 10 feet.
And Mara's raising the baby at home.
yeah, I'm not counting in feet. I'm just counting in 6.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Oh, plot twist. That thing, the star thing that made me Osilius the Change is actually Onion Ascended. Wouldn't that be wild? Oh, destiny indeed.
There it is.
That would be wild.
Yeah. An old friend, you might say. Reaching out from beyond the space-time continuum.
7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, I can move to the same place as him in a dash.
And present yourself for an attack of opportunity.
Yeah, and one more. So I'd like to position myself between him and the amethyst, so that so that I am up to level 3 right there. Yep.
So you're like right above him.
Yeah.
So at some point he's gonna get an attack of opportunity on you. I don't think how you can get away from that.
Or just an attack. Like as long as Ingwe doesn't move. If he moves next.
Oh yeah, but he'll get an attack of opportunity and an attack.
On my turn, he gets an attack of opportunity.
If you moved into his range, but it did not move past. Oh, you did move past his range. I got it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Wait, no, he hasn't moved out of his combat square though, right? Like.
Yes, because he's a level above now.
Like
he had
to move 10 feet past him to get to the level of the.
Yeah, then them's facts.
Yeah. So as you kind of like zoom up towards the rift, you kind of maneuver around him. He comes down. Does a 15 hit you?
It does.
Yes.
Oh no.
You gotta get some armor, son.
So he comes down. He hits you. That's gonna be not too bad. 7 points of damage.
7 points. All right. I think I actually have armor on, but I'm also okay. So
Do your furs count as armor?
So I'm okay. What?
Are you counting your furs as armor?
Yeah. Those are armor.
Yeah, we gotta get you some plate mail, son.
No, we haven't. We haven't got to get me that. Because culturally, that doesn't make any sense.
Or like a
remember how like the first like 2 games we argued a lot about whether or not we had pockets? Just for coming back to that.
So he's going to attack you. Oh, dude, does a 9 hit? Nope.
Oh, dude, no, it doesn't.
You dodge. You're kind of like Dragon Ball Z through the air. He kind of hits you with, shing, you miss. He comes down, does a 17 hit. I think it does.
It does.
He comes down, shing, hits you right across the face. You take 8 damage.
Oh.
And the rift disappears.
No!
No, I'm so close.
Ingwe!
And it moves there.
Whoa.
Is that it rolling out of Rake's hands?
I'm sorry. I tried.
Ingwe,
like Trace Gambit, ruined everything.
also you are just like bulging with muscle, like adrenaline and power is just ripping through your body. You feel like cocaine if cocaine was a Black Panther.
Cocaine is always a Black Panther.
Just say historically, it kind of is.
All right. Well, I'm feeling that, and I would like to grapple him in space.
Sick.
Space grapples! Best grapples!
All right, make a strength check. Contested strength checks.
So good.
I think you're gonna beat him.
Nat 20, 25.
Nat fucking 20! Ingwe.
Let's go.
Eternal memory.
Ingwe rips him in half.
Just, I don't know what position you want to get him in, but whatever position you want to get him in, you get him in it.
Yeah, I mean,
Pin him to the space.
I wondered what a grappling pin would be like in space.
Grind his face into that space. Get that space up in his face.
Fly him to the exterior wall of this orb of fire and drag his face through it. I don't think I can make it that far.
Just fucking eat him.
That would be amazing.
Can I fly right now?
I would let you fly.
Okay, I'm gonna do that.
You got a
Straight
nat
back
20,
to-
I'll let you do anything.
That is not the zaniest thing that could happen in this space.
Sure is.
Okay, so you're taking him to like 1.5 or 1.6?
Yeah.
Night to 1/6.
Which I guess we're now on level 4.
Oh, that's so cool.
Shit, hold on. Oh my gosh.
Just stretch Armstrong him all the way there.
you have the force of a black hole and you stretch him out.
Spaghettification.
Oh my gosh. This is kind of annoying.
Dude, just use your arrow keys.
Yeah.
Motherfucker. Holy shit.
B-Dog for the win.
Thanks, man. Okay, so you take him to the fire. Are you gonna try to stick his face in it or something?
Yes, I am.
Okay.
What would you like me to do?
I guess just make a strength roll.
Wall Street Journal?
Like athletics. No, yeah, make just like a strength check. Yeah, it's fine.
He's gonna be
Unnatural.
Okay, you totally fucking do it.
Yeah.
20.
How does that wall of fire do damage? On a failed save, 5d8. Wowzers.
He takes 24 damage.
Kapow, kapow. His face is ash.
I have a feeling he still has a ton of hit points left.
Oh, that's probably true.
Yeah, but you've intimidated the fuck out of him, I'm sure.
He's
Did that
just
other
screaming.
In space, no one can hear you.
Oh, whoa. Oh, shit. You can hear him scream, which is weird. You don't know it's weird because you don't know anything about space because you're a fucking Black Panther, but you can't hear him. There's also no fire in space.
Yeah,
so...
that's why I've been. I mean, you're the DM.
Some things can burn in space, I think.
Okay.
I think oxygen burns in space.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, but that's not true space, right? Like, space is a vacuum. Like, that's the whole idea, right?
But like, aren't the planets or the stars are fire? Stars are fire? Yes.
But
Hydrogen totally burns.
yeah, okay.
Space is a difficult thing to figure out.
Ah, I see.
I am but a lowly missionary, and I know nothing of the empirical world. Okay. He's gonna go. We're gonna make a strength. He's gonna contest your strength check to grapple you.
Okay.
Ooh.
Dirty 20.
Yeah, Ingwe, get it.
He also rolled a dirty 20,
Ah!
and so
Ingwe.
I
I don't think he beats his grapple.
I'm gonna go by strength modifier. What's your strength modifier?
+5.
Okay, yeah, he just tries to, and he just can't. Ah!
So does he take all that damage again? Because he's still in face first and fire?
Well, I need you, Daniel, to make a wisdom saving throw.
Uh-oh. Sometimes these go bad. Be ready.
He's gonna say he's your old friend. He's lying.
Yeah. Guard the labyrinth of your mind.
Mediocre. It's an 11.
Uh-oh.
Danny's mind is mediocre, yes.
Mediocre. Ingwe's is somehow even more mediocre. Didn't think it was possible.
Danny's mind is fine. Ingwe's slightly less than fine. I love that we've gotten to a point in our friendship that we can rip on each other, Newman.
Oh, if you approached me at any time in my life and told me that my mind was mediocre, I would probably agree with you on that one. I've been fighting it the whole way here.
Okay. So you hear a voice say, "Let go," in your mind. I'll read you the spell. So this is
Dominate person.
dominate person.
Oh.
You attempt to beguile a humanoid that you can see within range. It must succeed on a wisdom saving throw or be charmed by you for the duration. If you or creatures that are friendly to you are fighting, it has advantage on the saving throw. While the target is charmed, while you are charmed, you have a telepathic link with it as long as the two of you are on the same plane of existence. He can use this telepathic link to issue commands to you while you are conscious with no action required, which you do your best to obey. He can specify a simple and general course of action, such as attack that creature, run over there, or fetch that object. If the creature completes the order and doesn't receive further directions from you, it defends and preserves itself to the best of its ability. You can use your action. It can use its action to take total and precise control of you. And until the end of its next turn, the creature takes only the actions. You will take only the actions he chooses, and you don't do anything that you don't allow to do.
Huh.
So I feel.
Quick point of contention. Can this tiger see Danny?
Yeah.
With his face in the fire because he lost the grapple.
Well, he wiggled, I guess.
His head just like 360 spins like Woody's. We see everything.
I will say though, it's gonna happen, but he does have to make a save to maintain concentration because he is gonna take damage from the firewall because he is still ending his turn. Like Danny doesn't let go until his turn. So he's gonna take some damage. He's gonna take another 27 damage. And the save DC for concentration is,
excuse me,
10 or half the damage you take, whichever number is higher. So he has to hit 13, 14. So he has to make a save of 14.
Does he really on the same turn that he casts it?
Well, so he casts it, and he says, "Let go," and then he gets hit by the firewall because you haven't let go yet, and so now he is taking damage from being in the firewall,
which interrupts concentration.
And he also lost it. Yeah.
He does. So he just lost his concentration. So what I'm going to say is that you got the thing to let go, like that. You got that command, and you have to let go, but you're not charmed anymore. Are you alive?
I'll do my best for you, Newman.
It looks like he's frozen.
Everyone's lawyered the shit out of that.
Is he frozen on you guys?
Yeah, I think he's mind controlled.
Yeah.
Okay.
He let go of his computer.
Back now.
Yeah, somebody was mind slavering you, I think, Danny. So a lot of your turns just went by in a row.
Oh, good.
Dead, bro.
I tapped all your mana and I cast all your spells on yourself. All right, anyway, you're up.
Okay. So I feel compelled to release him.
So you feel compelled to release him, but you have a whole turn after that because he lost his concentration.
Okay. And do I feel a change in my autonomy?
No.
I don't really know if you can keep doing it. Let's see.
I think you would feel a dominating presence, and then it would be gone.
Yeah, you would feel the magic, and then it's gone because you are no longer in his clutches.
Okay.
You felt this overwhelming sympathy
I would like
for him,
to.
and then all of a sudden you're angry again.
Grab him again.
Run away. Grab him and run away.
In the ring of fire. The ring of fire.
I'm so close to get to that thing.
The ring of fire.
Yeah. I would like to start clawing. Wait, is it still my turn?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna go scratch.
So you're just ripping him fucking apart.
Yeah.
He's giving him the body scritches.
Oh, that's
Scratch on, scratch off.
Okay, oh shoot, what did I roll? Do any of these hit me? 14, 17, 11, or 13?
14, 17, 11, or 13?
Yeah.
Those are some shitty rolls. The 17 hits.
Okay.
Anyway,
We're in space. The physics of like trying to do things are totally different. It's not my fault.
The first scratch was great, and then you just started pinwheeling in midair.
8 damage.
Too good.
Takes 8 damage. Anything else?
Nah.
Run away.
Oh, yeah, I can still run.
Run away.
Ooh.
There's probably an active opportunity, but it's better if you run.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, I'm gonna fly.
Oh, it's done like
Get me-
55 damage to him.
Get me one level up and closer to that portal.
And then you want to go like closer towards it?
See,
So
I'm learning French, but it's not going very well because I only listen to it when I'm in the car. And I'm not in the car for very long periods.
French is a fun language. I like that one.
It's nice. Yeah,
so
they didn't have the Spanish play away at the library I went to, so I decided to learn French.
Gotta get you Duolingo, man.
I'm not that advanced.
That owl will harass you.
I'm not in the 21st century yet. This is like 1999 for me. I understand CDs and just starting to get MP3 players.
okay, so you're booking it. He's going to cast invisibility.
No, bro. It was so nice knowing you.
I fucking told you what to do.
Where could he possibly be? Where will he strike next?
He's gonna pop out of the amethyst and fuck you up, Rick.
Oh no! I'm like, I have to hold on to this. It's important. A fist just pops out.
You're in luck. The rift disappears again.
Bravo.
Moves there.
Yep.
I've got to save this for my friend. Big smack. Oh god.
Ooh, that's actually not bad for you. You might be able to get there.
I can, yeah, in a dash.
Go, go, go.
All right, it's your turn.
5, 6,
Dash.
7, 8, 9. Yeah, I dash.
Yeah, you totally get there.
Nice.
All right, so the rift disappears and reappears in a random location, and you see it. You look at. You have no idea where this guy is. Just literally zero clue. You just you take off, fly as fast as you can for the rift, and as you see the rift, it looks as you're approaching it as if you're about to enter in through the amethyst into. You actually see Rake like you see him on the back of Goody, and he's holding this amethyst kind of while he's, so you see like this whole scene, and you're just like
he's like taking a selfie of himself.
You're like Supermaning towards the rift.
I'm like, Ingwe, is that you?
As you zoom towards the rift suddenly changes to a scene of what seems to be a room in a house. And as you hit through it,
good. Is it an empty house except for fire?
You come through what seems to be a brazier with an incredibly hot burning flame.
All right.
And you look around, and
there's a tailless scorpion.
The first thing that you see is the brazier. You see one burning torch through a room through windows, and you see 5 rodents.
Oh no!
Seem to have knives stuck through their hearts.
What?
Oh my goodness.
Good question. What continent are the rodents from?
Oh yeah, that's a good question.
What continent?
They're European.
And on a scale of small to small, how large are they?
They're small, but they're not necessarily South American. There are actually some, like there's a squirrel. I'm sure they have squirrels in South America, but it's like a common gray squirrel. There's like a rat, but there is a chinchilla. There's a chinchilla, and there's like a house cat.
One of those is not a rodent.
So as I come, wait, so you're just describing it to me before I've gone through, or have I gone through?
You go through, like it's just too quick.
Well, like, do I come flying through hard enough to like hit anything, or do I just kind of rip through?
Yeah, what the hell? So you rip through, you're gonna take
Good job, Newman.
4 damage. Oh, and you're not gonna be level 13 anymore.
Oh, I feared as much. I should have just stayed there forever.
You do only go down to level 10.
Okay.
He's level 10?
Level 10.
What?
For now.
Going into the astral plane does shit for you, man.
What?
Oh, I killed it. That was
Dave's image is frozen, but that face is my face.
Bananas.
Oz got like 1 whole level up in the entire Sath campaign.
Yeah, well, I didn't know what I was doing. Okay, so Oz and Inara, you hear like a from the other room.
Wait, what other room? The
From
one we
the-
just came from?
Yeah,
We didn't see dead rodent.
yeah, not in that room.
Oh, that's what I was asking.
He's in the. You saw the giant burning brazier.
Oh.
So you hear like a thud from where you just came from. So now we're gonna go back to Inara and Oz as soon as Oz gets back from getting his pizza or whatever.
The fuck?
Pizza from the bathroom. Oh,
I'm gonna go
it's
get.
still frozen.
I mean, that's only because I want to be. That said, I do think this
Sorry about that.
sounds like a great idea.
Can you hand me my water bottle, please?
Thank you. You're welcome.
So, what prompted Magdalene's need to downsize to a single set of clothing at a time?
She's a toddler. She just was out of the phase, I guess, that she'd been in. Though, like, as we're texting, we're like, yeah, this was really good. Like, she's really, moved on from that. But then, as we were walking out the door to Mass, she started throwing a tantrum because she wanted a different dress than what she was wearing. We're like running late, and she's just getting very upset. I was like, she's still 3. I've heard 4's easier. We'll find out.
Well, on the upside, she threw a tantrum because she wanted a different dress, not an additional dress.
Yeah. That's true. Yeah. I mean, I get it. It was just, yeah.
Hey, Dave, are you still with us?
Yeah, you bet.
Right.
I just tend to hold the same facial expression for long periods of time.
Okay, good. Okay, so Oz and Anara, you're back up. You're facing this giant ass scorpion.
Okay. I don't remember who was up. I think Oz just ripped its tail out.
Yeah, and it went back
it retreated.
It retreated. So it's back to Anara.
Okay, where did it retreat?
Like right next to the fire. On the like if you're looking at the fire from where you guys would be, he went to the left of the fire.
Okay, and that's where the torch was?
Nope. Torch is on the other side.
Oh.
So like the torch is Sorry. The torch is here.
Okay.
Scorpion is here.
Okay.
The scorpion's looking incredibly beat up.
Okay. Can I Misty Step through the gate?
Yeah. I mean,
I can
you certainly
try. Okay. Does it work? I want to Misty Step over towards the torch.
Yeah, you get there, no problem.
Okay, so the gate doesn't stop me?
The gate does not stop you.
Okay. So I Misty Step through to the torch and pick it up and run to the fire.
Okay. You light it.
Light it. Misty Step out.
I don't think you can use Misty Step twice.
I can't?
I don't think
Why
you can use,
not?
I don't think bonus actions and actions are interchangeable.
Oh, you're right. That was my action. I didn't think about it like that. Okay, well, I guess I'll wait until I can Misty Step.
So you're just gonna sit there?
I mean, there's no way. Well, okay, I'll go over to the gate and try it since we didn't actually try the gate.
Yeah.
As I'm realizing.
Yeah, it's
Should I
open.
Are you fucking kidding me?
I just used the spell to like go through an unlocked gate like an asshole. So
Yeah, it's kind of comical, right? You're
Hold
like,
on.
Well, I didn't want to risk. I didn't want to risk like dealing with the scorpion more. So, but I'll.
In my head, you just like Misty Step in, grab the torch, realize you have no magical power, and Oz is just like, just try the door, and you kind of shrug and you go over and it's open.
Okay, can I go out?
Let's see. 1, 5, 10. Yeah, you can go out.
Okay, I go out and shut the gate behind me.
Great.
I've got this lit torch.
You sure do. Says, yay, mommy.
Onion?
Onion.
That'd be weird if
Oz. Oz Young has become Oz the Enraged.
Okay. Was that all my stuff, my actions?
Yeah. Well, you actually have an action left.
Oh.
Like you could dash.
Yeah.
And using this amount more movement if you wanted to.
Yeah, could I? I would like to go
Well,
back.
at this point, combat's over because
Okay.
like unless you want to go back and deal with the scorpion, he's not getting out.
I'm gonna go. I want to go in the other room and try to light another torch, and also see what that noise was.
Okay. So Oz, are you going with her, Oz?
Yeah, I'm big mad, but I'm following.
All right. So you have successfully lit the torch. You walk back into the main room, and you don't see anything different right now. Like just in the room. Make a perception check.
Both of us?
If you're helping, Anara can roll with advantage.
Are you
Yeah,
helping?
So I froze there for a second. Did they get the fire?
They got the fire, yeah. Anara
16.
Okay. Inara Misty stepped in, grabbed the torch.
The fucking gate was open the entire time.
The gate was open. I didn't even Misty Step, but did, so there we
Well,
are.
honestly, you probably couldn't have run in, got the torch,
Yeah.
and run out with just your movement.
I
so.
meant to do it all along, guys. I'm a genius.
Brilliant.
So, Carissa, you don't see anything particularly different about the room that you are in.
Okay.
You get this sense thinking about it, the noise probably happened in a different room.
Okay. Well, I light the torch, and what happens?
Okay, so you go over. You light the torch, and you hear, and a door appears on this side.
Okay.
Well, you know what Oz is doing.
All right, so Oz, you bust through this door. Shit. And you come to a room like this.
It's a solid room right there.
Sure enough. So it looks like a bar. There's like a... Oh, shit. Sometimes this thing is kind of annoying. Yeah, so you see a door, or you don't see a door. It's just a bar. It's like, here's the bar, and it's really run down, and there's wood chips all over the place. And these are like chairs around the bar, but it's a bar.
Is there a bell on the bar?
Yeah, there's a bell.
I'm ringing that bell.
Ding, 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 ding. Ingwe from the other room, you just hear ding, 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 ding.
Which brings you back to that one time you were covered in piss. The RV incident.
Nothing happens, but make a perception check.
Perception!
Oz.
Dude, dirty 20.
Nice.
Okay. You could have helped. But...
Yeah, you got it.
You see a trap door, motherfucker.
Bro.
All right.
I look at Nara, and without saying a word, bum rush that trap door.
All right, so it kind of leads to like an underground tunnel that you walk up, and there's a ladder that leads into this room. Shit. So you come up, and there's water. Nara, are you following?
Yes. I.
So there's water. There's nothing else. There's just water. Nara, you still have your torch, by the way.
Cool.
But it doesn't light the other two things.
Right.
And
I
as soon
probably
as
would have
you-
tried.
As
but-
soon as you put the torch to this light, the fire disappears.
Oh, okay.
But does she still have the torch?
But she still has the torch, yeah. And there's fire on this side. And there's also a mouse in this corner right here.
Richard.
And he doesn't even notice you guys when you come up. He's just kind of muttering to himself.
All right, so he's a sentient mouse. He's not like a scorpion mouse.
Yeah, he is a sentient mouse.
Okay. And all right, hear me out here. I've played a video game or two in my life, and
Video game.
I'm pretty sure if you shoot an arrow with the fire, like through the fire will carry on the arrow.
Uh-huh.
And I'm pretty sure that if you like light the torch over there and try and swim it back, you're not going to be able to hold the torch over water because reasons, I guess. So hear me out here. I'm going to hold this torch over here. Like this. You're going to shoot an arrow with fire to the torch and light the torch.
So you want me to swim across this weird water?
Yeah, I'll hold on you.
Don't worry about it.
You misty step if you feel it.
Good. Onion was totally the only thing that I was worried about in this scenario. Okay. I don't know if I like that. I'm gonna not swim in the water. Can I do a perception check? Is there like anything like?
Well, maybe. Oh yeah. What are you looking for?
I mean,
I'll help.
not really anything else in the room? Like, what's going on? Can I see in the water? Is it like clear or murky?
Yeah, make a perception check. He's with advantage because he's helping you.
Yikes! It was the same.
Which is it?
It was 8 plus 6.
So 14.
Mhm.
It's just water, fire, and a mouse talking to himself.
Okay.
Hail, mouse!
Yeah,
I call from across the lake.
Yes. What? Are you coming here to kill me?
I mean, if you don't want me to, I won't kill you.
I don't want you to kill me.
Aw, Richard.
Okay, don't. Then we're in agreement. How's about you let us have that fire, though?
Fire? What fire? Oh, yeah. I'd love to help. I'd love to help you.
Word. Then we're in agreement.
I don't have a torch. How can I help
It's
you?
all right. Got one over here.
Okay.
So really, all we need you to do is literally nothing.
Then why do you need my help?
I didn't say I need your help. I just said just making sure you were cool and not gonna give us trouble.
No trouble.
How'd you get here, buddy?
When Vilden was first created, God saw the expanse of water. 400 years ago, there was a dog, and the dog ate. Oh, it's not what I meant to say.
Oh boy.
I wish I could tell you. There are so many things I wish I could tell you. And he kind of.
Oh my god.
Your quest.
All right, Nara, I've changed my mind. I am not chill with you going over there.
I'm not hurt. I'm not gonna hurt you, please.
Where you going?
Yeah. So the mouse goes. Your quest here. More rests on your quest in this place than just the fire of the coyotes. And it kind of snaps out of it. I'm not gonna hurt you, please. Thank you.
Okay, this is getting increasingly sketchy. I would like to cast Calm Emotions.
Nice. What happens?
I'm gonna cast the shit out of that. He has to make a charisma saving throw of 13.
Okay. Shit. Whatever.
It can choose to fail that saving throw if it wishes.
Yeah, it's gonna fail. It likes being calmed.
All right.
Whoa.
So
Thanks. I needed that.
seems like it. You were saying some pretty incriminating shit. So we're gonna get that fire.
Yeah, I would love to help you. I am just a mouse, and so I don't have a lot of skills, but I'm tiny.
Noted. What were you were saying something earlier about a bunch of shit riding on this quest?
There's a lot. Much more than you can ever imagine.
Do you feel like divulging, homie?
When I was a boy, I used to go to the stream and play pickup sticks with my friends Amy and Joseph, and I just can't. I can't.
What the fuck does that have to do with our quest?
Nothing. It has nothing to do with your quest.
Bro, you're calm. You're calm right now.
It has nothing to do with your quest. Okay, we're gonna skip over to Dave. Dave, you are being carried in the arms of
An angel.
in the arms of an angel.
Who happens to be a baboon, and his name is Goody, and I'm riding on his shoulder.
Yeah, so you're riding on Goody's shoulder.
Yeah.
And he's just talking about he says, Are you awake, little frog?
Yes, but I wish that I wasn't. You know, this amulet here, it's amethyst. I thought I saw my companion in it. You said the portal was closed. What's that all about?
Well, seems like that was the case. I don't know much about this, but Papio probably will. If not, he'll give a whole bunch of scientists a lot of money to figure it out.
Oh, good. You know, I'm starting to appreciate him more and more as I start to see his competition. How close are we to his fortress?
Not too far, about 10 minutes.
Excellent.
What is your opinion of Papio?
Well, he's done a pretty good job of amassing power for himself. Whether that's entirely legitimate is none of my concern. All that I care about is that he is the one who decides who gets in and who doesn't. Whether that's East Forest Station, Vilden, or anywhere else. As long as he's willing to play ball with a little toad like me, he's all right in my book. It's the way the world works, right?
That's how I feel as well, little frog.
Thanks. Call me Sit Toad. All my friends do.
Little sit toad.
Literally no one got.
So,
You hear a whisper.
conversation you'd like to have?
What?
Goody kind of says, when I was a little baboon, I was the tiniest baboon of them all. But power was made to protect the weak, little frog. And Goody and Papio protected me. And he gave me everything I have. I had no legs when I was born.
Well, I guess you were kind of a late bloomer then, right?
Papio attracted all kinds of scientists in from all over the continent. Magicians to heal my legs. Here I am.
So they pulled it off, or in this case, put it on?
And he sort of like reaches his incredibly flexible leg and picks you up and sort of tosses you over. And while you're in the air, he skips onto the other leg and catches you with the other foot. I think they did a pretty okay job. Can't complain.
You know, if they're still around, maybe I could get an extra pair myself. Can't get too far just hopping around like this.
And he looks at you. You might be joking.
Sorry, you'll have to forgive an old toad.
But Papio's generosity is not a joke.
Well, if you're going to be serious, then I will be too. I'm trusting that he's going to be able to not just take care of me, but someone sincerely special has come into my life. Someone who must be protected at all costs. I will have to avail myself on the generosity of our host.
Goody. Never mind. Who's the lucky lady? Thanks, babe. Appreciate that.
Who's the lucky lady, boss?
She is a child, destined for the rise and fall of many, a sign that will be contradicted. And if anything were to happen to her, I feel the whole realm would be thrown into turmoil.
Well, it.
Yes. My sentiment exactly. Among the Locantha, there is an ancient tradition that she shall be given by one of the keepers of wisdom, one who quotes the wisdom of ancient Toad, specifically. I didn't recognize the prophet when I first saw him, but he certainly convinced me with his words, and in bearing the child that he bore.
Well, that's all very interesting. I sure wish I had somebody to protect me and love me the way you love this. How old is she?
Could be anywhere from a few to several months old.
To this infant, your love for this infant, your attraction, one might say, is truly admirable. Some can get that, others cannot. And here we are.
Wow.
So you come to Papia's palace. It's a beautiful palace.
Boing.
Where you are, there you are. Okay, so you come in to Papia's palace. You enter, like, there's the front part with like a giant grate and then all the food, and then you go through that part to a long hallway where at the end of that Papio's throne room is. When you enter the throne room, you see what Ingwe saw, which is you see an enormous diamond in a display case. And you also see a huge banquet table set with all kinds of feasts. And Papio sees you and says, my special guest, my guest of honor. I knew you were going to come. I knew you would do it. I just knew that you would do it. Come, eat everything. It's all yours. Come in. Come on. Where's the, whoa, where's the Black Panther, huh?
We have plans to meet with him later. He sent me as the advance guard. And really, sending Goody with us was prime, let me tell you. Because as a sneakster, my work was very straightforward. But things got a little more intense than I realized.
He looks at Goody. Goody says, Ingwe's gone forever, sir. Gone.
Well, you see, there was this amethyst, and it has a mysterious power to...
Let me see.
Whew, tosses it over.
Shit,
Power of voodoo. Hoodoo, you do.
He looks at the amethyst. He goes, oh shit. He throws it to like we'll call it a coyote. Who's in his, like, his court is kind of around, you know. There's about 20 people here who are all sort of attending to him.
Coyote B.
He sends it to the coyote, and the coyote's like, and sort of goes over to the diamond case, lifts it up, and arranges the two so that they're on the pedestal. And Papio turns to you and says, listen, man, your friend's gone. There's just, it's over. That portal is over. It's closed. Ain't nobody coming through it. You might as well just forget about it, huh? He was a good man. I'm sure he fought very valiantly. I'm sure he probably saved your ass. Let's be honest. Look at you. You're a toad. And but you know what? At the end of the day, that's what heroes do. You know, he went out in a blaze of glory. We'll remember him forever. Ingwe! And he turns to like a bird with like a funny Shakespeare hat, and he says, "I want you to write a poem about Ingwe." And the bird says, "Oh, Ingwe, you went away and left us gray. Oh, what a day." That was good. So listen, man, let's just forget about it, huh?
Might be a little more challenging for me. He was a trusted partner for quite some time, but if it's wisest to let bygones be bygones, then bygones they shall be.
He throws you a mango. And he says,
I'm going to stick out my tongue.
He says, "Sit at my right hand." And he offers you the seat at his right hand.
Goody spoke highly of your generosity. Thank you, Papio. Blind.
Welcome to my world of abundance. It's a beautiful world, isn't it, Ray?
You've built quite an empire here, I'll give you that. I wonder at what cost.
At what cost?
Yes. They don't speak highly of you in the papers, but then again, some of your enemies are tiger demons in disguise, so can't believe everything you read.
Of course not. He points, he's like, "Did Goody tell you about, the legs? That he lost his legs? That he was a crip and I've saved them?"
He would not stop speaking of it from the moment we met.
He turns to a pigeon and he's like, hey you, what did I do for you? And he says, "You got medicine to heal my daughter? And you over there, what did I do for you?" And he points to like a peacock, and the peacock's like, "I couldn't afford any feathers to go to job interviews, and you gave me nice feathers to go to job interviews." And he's like, "Fuck yeah, I did." And he turns to some chinchilla, and he's like, "Hey, chinchilla, what did I do for you?" And the chinchilla's like, "You killed my enemies?" "Fuck yeah, I did." So listen, Rake. They don't know shit, man. They just don't get it. They just don't fucking get it. You don't understand. They're always like, "Oh, Fabio.
That's exploitive.
Respecting the dignity of the human person. Oh, Papio, you're not having solidarity with the poor. Oh, Papio, you are ignoring the common destination of all goods." And I'm like, fuck you guys. Oh my gosh.
I mean, classic loser talk, if you ask me.
Yeah, classic losers. Classic losers. But you know what, Rake? Welcome to my world. Sit down. And he says, he raises his glass and he says, "A glass for Rake." And they all raise their glasses to Rake and they say, "Ho for Rake, the brave and valiant."
They call me the sneakster around here. Fabio, I think I'm going to like it in this place.
Good.
But Papio, please, there's a lot of things you've done for other people. Is there anything I can do for you?
Yes, my friend, but let's talk later. Right now, I don't want to talk, I want to drink. Huh?
Hey, that's a way of the Locantha too.
All right, real quick, I gotta pee, and then we'll come back and I'll finish up this little bit with Rake.
Okay. Such is the generosity of our host that he lets me sit at his right hand even while he has to pee. Bird, compose a poem to Papio. And in the meantime, if any of you have been slacking off on the temple cleaning project, well, Papio will hear about it and he'll know. He's been overseeing things at the Temple of Ganesh remotely, and I want you to all understand that he pays close attention to this matter, even while he himself does not directly address it. It is because of the faithfulness of you people to him that that statue was built, and it is also because of your faithfulness that it shall be destroyed. And in fact, he has already arranged for it to be destroyed. If any of you were paying attention to the papers, they probably talked about the way that crazy Loxodon destroyed it in the middle of the square next to the Contemporary Art Museum. Now, this was shocking, as I'm sure you were all shocked, but it was part of a larger effort to reform his ways. He no longer wants direct praise, but in fact, the man himself is doing things for this city that no baboon has ever done.
That's right, motherfucker!
Bobby returns from the bathroom.
All my kids are gonna see how much I swear.
Bobby.
I mean, Magdalena's
Yeah, Magdalene already hears
Are
it.
you fucking kidding me right now?
Are you fucking kidding me right now? Okay, so Rake, so this is like a 3-4 hours go by of just feasting. Food course, like 11 courses of food. And they're just praising you. And at the end of this, is there anything specific that you'd like to do during this time?
Yeah, at some point I would like to, like, on the slide be like, so, listen, if I was interested in having a certain statue made of a small rabbit with the words, wherever you are, there you are, like, created, like, I think it would go over well with certain of my assistants and agents. I think there's a strong faction that is looking for such a statue.
Is this Papio?
Yeah.
Who's your statue guy?
Rabbit, huh?
Yeah.
I don't like rabbits too much.
Oh, no, you don't? Tell me more.
I just think they're not okay.
Yeah, pretty not okay in my book too. But I'm just saying there's a powerful faction who tends to dwell in secret, and the rabbit will be assigned to them.
Well, listen, Rake.
Yes.
Give me 20 minutes. Let me go talk to this guy over here, huh? He owes me money, that piece of shit. Let me go talk to him, and then we'll have a separate conversation, all right?
Absolutely.
Okay, great. So he goes over, he talks to him, 20 minutes, blah, 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 blah.
Okay.
He's back, Rake. Come here.
What do you need?
He invites you to, like, the back room. Like his, not just his throne room, his, like, personal room and office.
Okay. Leaning heavily on my staff because I have been sliced up. Like there is like still some wounds that are actively bleeding on my back and front, but I have like this really tattered gray cloak that I've wrapped around myself, and I'm just kind of like, ugh. But I wear it well.
He says, "What's up with that limp?"
You think being the sneakster is easy? Had to go toe-to-toe in a mental battle with one of those tiger demons, and I still can sense his presence lingering. These wounds are nothing compared to what a tiger demon can try to do to your mind. But don't worry.
It must be hard to live with, to go toe-to-toe with tigers without any,
armor?
Weapons, strength, anything. I mean, you're a toad. You're a frog.
You're accurate.
Incredible things despite that. That's what I'm saying.
Precisely. If I had half the strength that Ingwe does, I'd be a terror. But to each a certain strength and skill is allotted. And mine is in sneaking.
Indeed, yes, no. God allots to everybody what he chooses.
Which is perhaps why you're so successful. So, now that we're here, what is it you're looking for?
God allots to everybody what he chooses. And so does Poppy.
I like where this is going.
He goes to like a very elaborate wood closet. He opens it up and he takes out what appears to be like a pair of gauntlets. And he kind of looks at you. And he tosses them to you. Try those on.
Quick description of the gauntlet. What am I looking at here?
So they're weirdly, I mean, they're bigger than your hands. They're much bigger, like twice the size of your hands. They're made out of like a fine leather. They're very heavy and like too heavy for their appearance. They are jet black with like metal studs along the knuckles.
Okay. Starting to get a sense of this.
And they have, yeah, that's sort of what we're looking at.
Okay.
There you go. So as you put the glove on, your arm like gets bigger to fit the glove, and your muscles get bigger, which is bizarre. And
always flexing.
Yeah, so you start to feel more powerful as you put one glove on. Do you put the other one on?
Yeah.
So as you put the other one on, the power seems to flow through your whole body. Your limp is healed. You no longer have the limp. You feel young. You feel spry. Yeah, that's right. And he says, say claws. Just say it. Watch.
Claws.
Dink! 4 like 6-inch long knives appear out of the metal studs.
Poppy, this is a princely gift. Are you sure that you're willing to part with such a mighty weapon? I mean, we've only just met.
I don't see it as parting with. I see it as an investment. And he shouts to like a side room that goes to like the outside. Bring him in. And 2 Aarakocras bring in a gaunt tabaxi. And they throw him on his knees in front of you. And he's young, not super young, like a young man, 18, our equivalent. Kind of looks around, looks at you. And then we are going to go to back to the haunted house. We're going to visit Ingwe. You're stuck in this room. There's a bunch of rabbits who have knives driven into their hearts. What would you like to do?
They have knives stuck through their. What are they like suspended?
They're on like stone slabs.
Oh.
Like,
and when I turn to see what I just came through, what do I see?
The flaming brazier.
Yeah.
So okay, so you see,
I came through the brazier.
Yeah. So you kind of like, if you can almost imagine, like you sort of, it's almost as if the portal opened up in the heart of the flame, and you came roaring through that.
Mm-hmm. So there's nothing that I can see that I need to close if I were able to close portals.
Right. Yeah. No. There's nothing in the flame. What you can see, you almost see like a faint shadow. Make a perception check.
$20.
So you can see like a
Oh my gosh.
a shadow in the heart of the flame.
Run, Mickey.
Kind of like it'll sort of like, for a split second, you can see the form of something that looks a little bit like you in the middle of the heart of the flame.
Ding, 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 ding.
I turn back to look at the rest of the room.
Ding, 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 ding.
Are there doors to the room?
There's a door. Yeah.
Ding.
Is it beyond the
Wait, hold on. I'm gonna stop sharing my screen for a second because I gotta figure out I haven't looked at this.
I wasn't really looking at it.
Okay, so yeah. All right, I guess if you're here, I'll just show you, basically. Okay.
You can show me. I didn't see anything. There are.
Yeah, but I'm just gonna show you kind of where you are. So, if this is the giant flaming brazier that you came through, you're sort of in front of it. There's a door that leads out. You can see some dirty windows along the wall that the door is in. And then the rodents are arranged 1, 2, 3, 4. There's like, can you see my mouse?
Yeah, mouse up there.
Okay.
It's on his screen. It's really.
So there's a stone slab here, 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 and here.
Okay.
And there are rodents on all of them except this one.
Whoa.
Ah, shit, we're gonna have to kill this mouse.
But there is a knife on that altar, on that stone.
What? Oh, man.
I cross to that altar of sorts and pick up the knife.
Okay. It's a pretty heavy duty knife. It seems ceremonial in nature. Kind of has like a white bone hilt, very sharp blade that sort of curves so that you can get maximum damage, and it's forked at the end.
Forked. Oh. Very knife.
Wow.
And I fork. Is the other side spoony? Is it a spoo fork knife?
Anything you'd like to do?
What the mouse to the other central mouse, squirrel thing, rodent of North American origin, possibly. How recently does it appear to have been stabbed?
Make a perception check.
Sure. 21.
Okay, so that's pretty good. So the first thing you notice as you look closer, he's not lying stabbed. His hand's on the hilt. And as you look at the rest of the rodents, all seem to be on the hilt. And the squirrel happened recently, in the past week. There's lots of microbial reactions happening in his body. It's pretty gross.
Something I haven't seen before. I do not like this room. It has a foul air about it in many ways. I would like to keep the knife in my hand. No, I would not. I would like to put it back on the table.
Yes.
So you kind of go to leave with it. You think twice. You put it back.
Yeah, I just was holding it and not thinking about it, and then I realized that this thing is kind of disgusting because I don't like this room at all, and it's clearly a part of this whole ritual. I put it back, and I go to the door, and I attempt to open it.
Hella locked, dude.
Oof.
Oh.
Bro.
There's a dinging.
Only you'd brought that bell with you.
Only. Does it look like a complicated locking mechanism? It's just like a door handle.
It doesn't look super complicated.
The slabs that they're on, there's no like blood catchment system. Like it's just a straight slab.
It's a slab. Yeah, there's no blood catchment system.
All being funneled into the same place. I would like to attempt to kick the door open.
Okay. Doesn't work.
Or possibly not.
You wind up to kick the door, and then you decide to put your foot back right on the ground.
Ooh. Did you say that whole orange area is the brazier, or it's like a platform?
It's like the whole thing. It's a giant brazier. I mean, like it's, yeah, like 30 feet by 40 feet, something like that. It's enormous, massive. This is a pretty big room too. This looks like it was probably like a major kind of meeting room or ballroom or something like that.
Sacrificial room?
Yeah, it could have been a chapel. It could have been like the place to worship God, to atone for the sins of Vilden and pray for the returning of its life force.
Seems like a good spot to do it for me.
All right, are you gonna do it?
Back to the...
Sorry.
No. I go back to the blank slate with the knife and touch my hand and smear it on the slate.
Okay.
Does anything happen?
The fire seems to get brighter. It's hard to explain. You get this sense that it's almost like the fire is like hungry. And make a wisdom saving throw.
Whiz out, homie.
8.
Okay, you hear in your head,
Good.
part of the glorious revival of the Demon King. Take, kill, feed. Kill yourself.
I don't like that. I'd rather not. All right, give me a little while to think about this.
All right, we're gonna pop back to Inara and Oz on the other side of the water from our friend, the mouse.
Richard.
Our friend, the mouse.
Still freaking out.
So Richard,
How'd you know my name?
are not all mice named Richard?
Yeah.
So why don't you swim on over here?
Okay. He does.
All right, dope. Inara, you wanna swim over there while I occupy Richard?
All right. I'll swim. I give you onion.
Misty Step's cool too.
Yeah, I
Misty
don't want.
is, it is actually not far enough. It's too far. It's 40 feet of water.
Oh.
Misty Step only goes 30.
I could yeet her 10 feet.
That's.
You could try.
Oh my gosh.
Now would probably not be the time you'd want to do that. Like you probably don't want to use Misty Step
I don't.
to
I don't
get
wanna,
over there.
No, I don't want to use it. I don't want to use that spell slot. I will swim over.
All right, so you swim over.
I've got onion.
He's got Onion. And Richard.
Okay. Are you ready, Oz?
Yeah. I'm holding out the torch deftly.
All right. I try to light an arrow quickly.
You're like putting the fire, like you're holding the arrow in the fire to catch it on fire.
I guess I kind of like rip like a piece of like cloth off maybe
Okay.
and tie it to the end,
Okay.
and I
It works.
light that on fire.
So now you're gonna try to hit the torch.
I am, yes.
That cloth is on fire.
I'm also going to
Use your bonus action for.
That's my other character.
No. Oh yeah, it is. You're actually not high level enough of rogue.
But I think I have something. How do I do this?
This girl. Oh, you're lucky. I thought.
You're lucky AF.
No, actually, your other character's lucky.
You're not lucky AF.
I saw something. Okay, well. Oh no.
Oh, you also probably actually killed that thing because you have.
All right. Well, I'm just gonna like try
Shoot.
to shoot. Yeah.
I look down on you and I say, "You want to see something cool?"
12.
Yeah, you hit it.
All right.
You're a good archer. So you hit the torch and the torch lights on fire.
I look down at Richard and say, "Still good, bro? I've been concentrating for all this minute."
Yeah, I'm good.
All right, cool. You mind telling me why you were freaking out?
Been through quite a lot.
You wanna expand on that, or?
I can't. But let's just suffice it to say I've gotten into some dark shit.
Got it. Okay. Well, we're gonna go in this room now.
I'm like swimming back.
Okay. Yeah, you're swimming back over.
You coming, Richard?
I'm coming.
Alrighty. So we enter the main room, and I try to light the torch.
All right, so as you light the main torch, the fire spreads to both. Because for whatever reason, I did not include enough fire in this dungeon.
We got it.
And
How odd that it didn't follow the pattern of the other ones.
so, Ingwe, as you've been sort of contemplating, you hear footsteps in the room behind you, and you hear doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. And you don't know, but the door swings open, and you see your friends. You see Inara and Oz.
Inara.
Ingwe?
Oh shit! What up, dude?
How did you get here?
I was space and then fire and now here.
All those things make sense to me.
Where is here?
On a hill above the coyote camp. I don't know what they call
Yeah,
it.
man, we're literally in a haunting at Hill House. This house is way bigger on the inside than it was on the outside. I don't know if anybody's noted that, but yeah, big ass house.
Inara, you notice, nobody else notices, but you notice that Richard, his name is actually Richard. Richard is looking at the empty stone slab with like hollow eyes, kind of licking his lips.
Richard?
Ingwe, where's Rake?
I don't know. We were separated.
What do you mean you were separated?
I was taken by the tiger demon.
I think we can talk about this later.
No! And Richard slaps you in the face.
Oh no!
And he
Well, I'm rolling initiative.
he darts over to the stone slab. Just runs.
So Ingwe's still over there, right?
Are you still anyway?
I'm
walk
like by
up.
the. Yeah, I'm like between the fire and the center of those two tablets, I guess.
All right, so this is how it's gonna work. He's about 10 feet away. Everybody roll initiative.
God, I suck at initiative. 8?
All right, what's your D20?
15.
Hey, I got a 13 too.
Oh, I said 15.
Oh, never mind then.
Wait, why are you rolling initiative?
Everybody roll initiative.
You're stuffing your face with Papio.
Yeah, and I'm about to stuff this tabaxi full of knives.
Ingwe, what did you roll?
22.
Oh, look at you. Fancy.
Okay. Ingwe. You get a shot to do something. He's
dang.
running towards the slab.
I'm
not even saying this is like a reaction.
right.
Like you get a reaction.
Yeah,
Slap him
I
back?
would like go to this like run to the slab ahead of him and slap the knife off of the thing just onto the floor.
Good call. Okay, you do that.
Off to the side of the room.
And then you get a reaction as well.
What did
Newman slapped the knife off the stone.
Okay. And Richard's still running.
Richard is still
Alright.
running. You get a reaction.
Okay. I try to cast Charm Person on him.
Woo!
So
How do you do it?
you need a Wisdom save of 11.
Wisdom save of 11. So he gets a +2 wisdom modifier.
Inara, how do you cast that spell?
I just kind of hold my hand out and he'll stop.
Okay.
He nails it.
You didn't say the magic words.
I don't do.
Friend.
Yeah, don't do that shit.
That's why you failed.
Ingwe, roll a strength check to see how far you get the knife away.
Okay. As it turns out, I could have added to all of my strength checks. Didn't even need to remember that. 18, but technically a dirty 20.
A what?
A dirty 20.
Oh, I thought you said a 33. I was like, how could you possibly how could you add like 15 to your strength check?
You didn't read his backstory? In his body is the soul of a whole ass other Black Panther. So that just, comes out in strength checks.
So he jumps onto the stone slab and he just cracks his head against the corner of the stone.
Oh no.
That's disgusting.
And he dies.
Poor Richard. Poor Richard's almanac.
All right, big fat fatty's about to come out of the fire.
And as he dies, the shadow that Ingwe could see that looked a little bit about him solidifies and becomes distinct. and you see a very large, 15 feet tall,
It's very large.
big cat creature, all in silhouette, all in darkness. And then his eyes become like rifts of fire. And as this becomes more distinct, he becomes three-dimensional. And he moves his arms and he takes a step out of the fire. And stripes of black fire come around his body.
Oh boy.
Oz says aloud, wow, that's hella evil.
Oz, you recognize from your lore that this is not just a tiger demon, but this is in fact Bog, the tiger demon, the arch demon.
Oh, hell.
No.
God.
Oh shit.
Who is coming out of this fire.
Bill.
All right, so we're gonna move to Rake.
Man, fuck these dingoes. Let's get the fuck out of here. Hell nah.
Rake, you Papio kind of gestures to the tabaxi and says, try it out.
Good and noble Papio. I am more than equipped, even as I was, to dispatch such a worthless opponent. I only caution you, should you want to stay for this. It may upset your 11-course meal.
I think I can handle it.
I certainly hope so. I'm going to walk up to him and ask him, what's your name, Tabaxi?
Mickey.
Mickey. Yeah, Mickey. Well, it's funny, Mickey, because I actually think that I know you. I think it's been too long, but aren't we old friends? I'm going to use Charm Person on him.
What's the save?
I think he's got to do 15, but it might be higher.
He's going to have a -1.
Okay, good. Right where I want him. Oh!
This is kind of fun, isn't it? Like the live, it's kind of suspenseful.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, he saved.
So just for my sake, I'm entering the labyrinth of his mind, and it's not always a labyrinth, right? Like the tiger just like was out there in the open. What is the interior of his mind like? Because I am trying to just like stride in confident with my claws.
The interior of his mind is a kind of like a canopy sort of village.
Okay.
It's got like tree houses and things like that, and
yeah,
some family members, all of them tabaxi, sitting back and eating meat.
And as I try to like assimilate myself, I'd like transform into a tabaxi and like try and sneak in. How does he reject me in the context of this spell?
All of the tabaxi turn to you and they laugh at you, because when you actually look at the way that you disguise yourself, you're too short, and you've got noodle arms, and you just didn't get it right.
Return of the noodle arms.
Now you fucked up.
Yeah. I'm just going to like sink into the ground. Like my shame is going to swallow me up, and then I'm going to be face down or just like low as I come back into my own self. Of course. Should have realized wasn't good enough to stand among tabaxi. Well, you've always looked down on me. Maybe it's time someone taught you to look up. And I'm just gonna slash him in the legs. Shink. Get down.
He kind of drops like off his knees.
Mm-hmm. Good. We're starting to get to know each other, Mickey. I'm starting to like you. Well, you seem to have quite the mental reserve, so I'm sure that this won't trouble you too much as I interrogate. And I'm going to slash him across the chest. Shink.
Oh my god.
Mickey, I got some questions for you because I don't know if you know this, but there was a tabaxi hit on a place called the Green Lagoon. Ever hear of it? And I'm just like swinging a third time, and I'm going to stop a split second before I hit him in the face with my claws.
He kind of looks at you. It was either me or it was you.
That's good, Mickey. I think we're going to be friends. I knew I liked you, and I'm going to retract the claws for a second. So tell me, who ordered the hit? Don't worry, you're in good company. Papio's a bit of a scary baboon, I know, but speak truthfully and we'll let you go. This could all be over. Just have to tell me who organized this. Who's behind it all?
It's my father.
Oh, yeah.
The chief.
Your father got a name, Mickey?
Cosmo.
Uh-huh, Cosmo. I should have known. Cosmo, he give you any advice or reasons why he might be interested in striking the Locantha tribe of the Green Lagoon, or was it just pure fun for him to stomp on another race of creatures?
Is that we're starving?
Starving. You know, it's funny because everybody's starving in this kind of place. Present company excluded, Papio.
Rake is great.
Yeah.
Everybody's starving. And I've learned in this place that violence is. There must be another way.
Must be.
Some redemption for Vilden.
Well, you're in luck, Mickey, because there's redemption on its way. Fortunately, it's not for killers like you and I. And I'm going to throw one hand around his shoulder, and I'm going to activate my claws straight through his back. Shink. Papio, I apologize for the mess I've made on your floor. But you'll forgive me. It's my first time operating the claws.
Oh, that was beautiful. That was gorgeous. That was a work of art. For real. You okay? Are you feeling all right?
You got anybody else you need taken care of?
I do.
Good, because I'm just getting warmed up.
There's one person I've never been able to get off my back. It's always lurking in the shadows, always telling something to somebody or organizing something somewhere or making schemes like the fucking fox he is.
Mr. Sick Toad.
You know who I'm speaking of?
I've heard his name from time to time.
60.
Yeah, little rat.
You bring me 60th dead, I'll make you king of Vilden.
See what I can do. I've got some contacts who have recently been in touch with him. You don't worry about me, Papio.
He shakes out his hand. He reaches out his hand.
I reach forward to shake, and then I pull off the gauntlet.
And you do feel a little bit of your power sink away.
Okay, yeah, sure. My gains I lose for that particular moment, but I say, always with the hand with you, Papio.
So he grabs your hand and he reaches you into a big hug.
A flash of like a shudder goes through me as he pats me on the back, but I try to maintain my cool.
And we'll go back to Oz and Inara. And Ingwe. Bog has now come out of the brazier.
I'm going to start frantically reciting prayers to Ganesh.
Ganesh. Oh, I remember Ganesh. And he just like, I can't even begin, none of you. He starts saying things in Infernal that you do not understand. It's almost like bleeps, like, but you know it's vulgar. Like, you know he's just cursing Ganesh with every ounce of his being. Ganesh isn't here. It's just me. And
I would like to cast my psyche out to the cosmos and throw my fucking life at the lap of Ganesh. Beseech my patron, as it were.
And you don't hear anything in your ears. And you don't see anything with your eyes. But in your intellect, in like the deepest part of your soul, you hear a whisper. Be faithful, my son.
I am filled with vigor. And I look to Inara, I hand her onion, and I tell her to run. Ingwe's like level 15 or something.
Inara, you make a perception check. As Oz.
That was very good. That was a 9 + 6.
Okay. So as Oz hands you onion, you see that Bog watches this happen and is like surprised to see Oz pass a baby rabbit to you. And you see as he disappears into an explosion of fire, and you feel the heat as he seems to wrap his arms around Onion, and you can make a dexterity saving throw to take Onion away from his clutches.
26.
Fuck yeah!
As he goes, you are just, you duck out. And you save him.
Would that invite an attack of opportunity on my behalf?
Sure.
I'm gonna hit him with my long sword, my great sword. Okay. +5. Roll. Dirty 20.
Okay, you hit, and as you hit, you sort of cut the fire in half, and it sort of, the fire dissipates.
I shout to Inara in probably my most serious tone I've ever uttered in our interactions together. Run.
The door is still open to the room, is that correct?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna run with Onion. Wrapping Onion into the cloak of protection again.
And you just book it.
Yeah, but I wanna be able to hide Onion, and I want to go back.
I'm gonna go back into the house.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So you run out.
Actually, I'll just stay outside.
Oh no, do it.
Okay. Everybody. I'm just gonna use the initiative rules from last time. So it's Ingwe, Nara, Richard, LOL, and Oz. So you hand it to Ron, but Ingwe, what are you doing?
Dumb fuck mouse.
I'm rather at a loss for what to do. I grabbed a knife out of the other rodent that I'm near, which actually the bog must have passed right through me. No, he teleported around, yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Take one of the knives and throw it.
Where?
At Bog.
So he's gone. He's dissipated.
Oh.
So
well, I run.
Okay.
I take one of the knives and I run.
So you run, Anara, you said you were going to run too. So you both run. Oz, are you following? What are you doing?
Ganesh told me to have faith, so I'm standing strong.
That is not necessarily what that means.
Sure isn't.
Okay, so you just are standing in the room with your
sword at the ready, looking for this demon.
So as Ingrid and Nara, yeah, are you guys saying anything?
Well, I don't know if I saw, like, I kind of ran first. I don't know if I saw what happened with us.
All right, yeah, so I'm kind of saying that you and Ingwe, you get the jump, but he's like right behind you. You don't see what happens with Oz. Ingwe's yelling back, Oz, you fool!
You have a rabbit to take care of.
Don't leave me a single mother.
That's what Ingwe's saying.
I'm covering your guys' escape.
So as they're running, they're about to get through the door, and the whole front wall erupts into black flames.
No.
And right outside the door is Bog. And there's like, dramatic music playing. Oh, bah, bah, bah,
We're all like, what's up?
The DAC array begins playing in the background. And he says, give me the child, or I will burn you all to ash.
Hello.
Oh man.
I think we did that misty stuff.
I'm gonna like wrap around me again and where I did.
Foolish girl! A fox. Ignorant and naive. Full of thoughts about fairies. Do you think, he takes a step forward, that a cloak can stop me? And he goes to reach for, he just encompasses you in flame.
Me?
Yeah. Make a dexterity check again. A dexterity saving throw.
Oh no. About 10.
So you feel the fire. It's all around you, and then it just concentrates into the blanket with Onion.
Am I wearing them both?
Well, there's just fire kind of like, and then it just sort of dissipates, and the black fire dissipates.
No.
No.
And you hear in your head, Inara. First off, you hear Onion kind of start to cry.
No, stop. Why would you do that?
Well, he's just, it's not like an awful cry. He's starting to cry.
Doesn't matter.
Okay, so Onion begins to cry. What would you like to do?
Wait, do I see, or do they just disappear?
It all disappears. There's just pure stillness now.
Okay. So Onion begins to cry. I'm like looking around.
There's nothing.
Okay. Where are you? I say to the tiger.
Okay, you haven't heard the voice in your head yet.
Oh, wait, what? I haven't heard the voice in my head.
Yeah.
But I hear Onion crying.
Yeah, like from the you still have Onion.
Oh.
Yeah, Onion is in your arms.
Oh.
Wearing Onion. That's why I'm confused.
Yeah, you were wearing Onion in the cloak, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
So like within the cloak, there seems to be like, imagine if like you had
I probably had him on my back.
Okay, then in the back you feel like heat as fire is like whipping around Onion on your back.
Okay, I'm gonna take it off and grab
Yeah.
Onion.
So you see on Onion, you see on her forehead, you see the mark of a paw, which was not there before.
Right. Wrap it.
And then you hear in your head, unless Six Teeth dies, Onion will be tortured for eternity.
You're such a bastard. Are you kidding me?
No, I'm not kidding you. That's what Bog says.
Did only Inara hear that? Because I will fuck up this fox right now.
Only Inara heard it.
Are you kidding me? Oz!
Yes.
We need to find that fucking tiger.
I would like to detect good and evil.
Sure. Evil is an omnipresent force in this house now.
Oh, everything's evil.
Every atom, every molecule is touched by evil. You can tell by just how much evil there is. It's easier to tell what is not evil, and what is not evil is about 20 feet outside the house.
So he's not corporeal anymore. He's not really detectable anymore because he's made up.
You don't see anybody. You don't see anything. Yeah, he just.
Did I see Bog touch Onion?
Yeah.
Onion. Oh, fried onion. Okay, I would also like the Onion to not be on fire. So,
Did Onion take
that? Onion took no damage. He just has the mark on his forehead. To you
and
two,
is being tormented for eternity? I'm
assuming that you don't kill 60.
Okay, I hate that.
Well, I mean, there might be other solutions, but.
Yeah.
So are we just talking like depression, or like is his soul trapped in the?
Onion is going to have to grow up in Vilden, a fate worse than death.
There's no way for us to find this fucking tiger.
I mean, you can try. If you want to take the 20, which means that like you can sit there and you will get the answer of what you can see, but it'll take you a long time, and anything bad can happen. I will let you know.
What?
You can take the 20.
That I will cast several spells on her.
If you want to take the 20, what I mean is like you can just say, I'm gonna roll a nat 20 and it'll take you, like, basically the idea is that you just look forever. Like you look for a long time. You look for like 20 minutes and you waste all that time.
Oh.
But like you don't see anything. There's just silence.
I'll do it.
Yeah, you look all over the house. You take 20 minutes. There's just nothing here. There's no trace of Bog other than the fact that you know that he's omnipresent in this house.
Hmm. Hmm. Hmm.
But we did not hear. I did not hear Bog's.
You probably would notice a paw mark on.
Yeah.
So you see the paw mark on Onion. You did not hear anything about killing 16th. You did not hear anything about. Yeah, you didn't hear anything about eternal torment.
And there's still fire in the door.
There's still
Can I
fire.
attempt less?
No, the fire's gone too. Everything's gone.
Okay.
The fire did not seem to burn the house.
I would like to cast Bless on Onion and see if it takes away.
Hey.
You cast your level 1 bless spell and it does not.
Oh. Worth a shot.
I'm gonna take a second and pray to Ganesh, see if he's got any fucking answers for me. I'm basically this might be an apostasy, just in my central faith zone, in my upper left chest area. I'm gonna be like, dude, the fuck.
You just hear be faithful. You just hear the same response. It's not like you don't even hear it again. It's like you get nothing. You get darkness. But you remember like a far off echo, him saying, "Be faithful, my son," to you.
Well, I'm gonna remember that echo, and I'm also going to start breaking shit. Just anything I can get my hands on or my sword through.
Boom.
By all means.
You didn't even hear the bad news yet. I'm all right.
By all means, wreck the house. You break shit.
Did you kill that scorpion in the other room?
No.
Well,
Technically, didn't you say
Oz needs to kill something.
Yeah. Got no stinger.
Oz is gonna go into the other room and murder that scorpion.
Okay, while Oz is doing that.
Easy enough. You just like hack this scorpion to pieces.
I'm gonna
blind rage.
I'm gonna look at Ingwe and be like, it's Onion or 6 teeth, if what Bog says is correct.
Can you describe this paw print to me? Is it like
Burning.
like just like his whole? I'm still pretty sure that Onion is female.
It's a girl,
Onion's a girl. Onion, like the
I checked, guys. Remember?
The fur is. It's like the fur is gone, and there's a paw print.
Oh.
Like a burn.
Kind of like a burn. It doesn't look ugly necessarily. It's just like a discoloration, like a black discoloration.
Simba.
From the other room, you hear Oz call out, "Come out, you fucking coward!"
Oh.
Okay, so at this point, from where Bog's chamber was, there's just an incredibly intense fire that erupts in the entire room. And Inara, you've heard my conditions. I am tired of waiting. And the fire begins to spread slowly from into the lobby.
Is it consuming the house?
The house does not seem to be consumed, but the fire is spreading.
Oz, time to go.
Is there? Do I still have like the torch?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, I would like to try to light and take some flame with us.
Okay, sure. You light it.
I light it.
You're still in the house.
Oz, we're leaving now.
I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil, for thou art with me. Thy rod and thy staff, they comfort me.
Okay, we gotta go.
It was nice knowing you.
Ingwe darts.
Yeah, I'm out.
You're out. As soon as you pass, the torch goes out. You have not rescued fire.
Aww.
Oz, are you staying in?
I'm gonna cast Shield of Faith and try and brave the flames.
Ah!
I don't know how I'm gonna reconcile you dying with the fact that you're alive in the future. Okay.
It's just bog. It's just bog the whole time.
That'd be kind of funny. You take 13 damage.
Even with Shield of Faith?
Shield of Faith only gives him a +2 to AC, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, no. It's hitting you. You were on fire. I'll give you a chance to leave.
I am gonna lay hands on myself.
No.
This
Certainly a blaze.
This is dramatic. You lay hands in. What does that do?
It's just a healing pool.
All right, so you do that. You take another 15.
All right, so I basically dropped that.
Man.
I'm gonna cure wounds on myself and keep struggling forward.
Oh no.
You
Onion
take
is
another 18 damage.
no.
Clear.
Onion. Onion's gonna grow up without an Oz.
All right, Oz, are you leaving or are you staying?
I'm going to attempt one more blessing.
And as you make the choice to stay, the flames do not have any heat anymore. And you stand in the middle of the burning house unscathed. And you see in the doorway Ganesh. And Ganesh says, he says, go forth from this house and come back with an army to raze it to the ground.
Can do. Thanks for stepping in. And I turn to go gather an army.
So as you leave and you regroup, the three of you look back and the whole house is just burning. But not being consumed. And that's where we'll end for today.
Dope. That was really cool. Thank you, Ben.
It's a good game for me.
What?
It was a good game for me. It was
Yeah,
a good
man.
game, period. But also, like, I was kind of a badass. So.
You
Yeah,
were
you
a
were-
superhero.
You're a total badass, man. That was amazing. Just sticking that tiger into the
Yeah.
cosmic wall of fire was amazing.
Yeah, that was super dope.
Rake, you got to slash Tabaxi to pieces in dramatic fashion.
As always.
And Nara, you failed to save the baby rabbit, which was amazing.
Thank you, Ben.
Oz, you stood in the valley of darkness and the flames did not scathe you.
I love that everybody did these things that you're like, that's really cool. And then you're like, and you failed to save the child. You actual real mother of two babies.
You were very valorous, though. It was tough. I mean, like, I was gonna make it as hard as possible for you to get out with him unscathed, with her unscathed. I was gonna give you a shot.
I know, it made me so sad. You were like, here's this whimpering rabbit baby in your arms that you either have to kill.
You gotta turn up the pathos, man. This is the all is lost moment.
Look at you, babe.
Yeah.
This is Act 2.
This is the end of that.
Wins in the second act.
Now you guys have to figure out what the hell you're gonna do. And then there's gonna be a Dark Night of the Soul, and then there's gonna be a finale, and it's gonna be amazing.
We've been working on plot over here.
No,
You
that was
guys
great.
made the decision not telling Oz that it was either Six Teeth or Onion, because
It would have been 16th.
Yeah. And,
100%.
in all honesty, up until now, the only person that Anara has totally trusted was Ingwe. And we're still kind of riding that train.
I don't know why she would trust Rake. Or that's actually a good point. I don't know. It was supposed to come out different, but I meant everything I said just there.
You ought to trust Oz now. He walked through the valley of the shadow of death and feared no evil.
Oz, I really have to say, I think that moment with Oz was probably one of my more favorite moments, because I was like, okay, I'm gonna hit him with 3 rounds of fire damage, and if he decides to stay after the 3rd round, I'm just gonna he's just gonna get this invulnerability because like courage made him virtuous. Like that was what I had decided to do, and I was like, I really hope that he does it. I really hope, and he did.
You made it tough too, because you're like, I don't know what I'm gonna do if you die. Like,
We're gonna reconcile that.
But that would have been, even that would have been so cool. Like Oz it wouldn't have made any sense, but just like choosing to burn up in the house is like it's a very Oz move in all the right ways. So. Yeah,
It's kind of like either Ganesh is saving me or I'm going down in the name of my deity, and we'll fucking hammer out the details later, I guess.
Yeah.
Turns out this isn't a prequel. This is 100% a sequel.
Oz just did his very best to forget all of his friends back in Sath.
When he walked away from that group, he walked away from that group.
So next week, wait, Danny, you're not going to Florida next weekend, are you? Okay.
Is next weekend's Mother's Day?
It is, yeah.
I don't know that I have any plans.
Yeah, we're in Birmingham, so we will be an hour behind. I think Ben's response to whether or not we were playing that week was fuck yeah, we're playing. So we're down. We will be in Birmingham.
I am not giving up the opportunity to play D&D again, and I think we're doing it twice in a row, right? So it's fine.
Yeah.
Again next
Yep.
week.
Get to follow up on some of these plot arcs that we've been starting.
Yeah, no, that's gonna be the tough part. I felt pretty good up until this point, and now I'm like, oh shit.
Right?
I just started a lot of things.
2 back-to-back is it's tougher than once a week or once every 2, but it's also good. It'll stretch you. You'll learn to grow, and hopefully we'll get a little closer to the bottom of this.
I gotta say, I really dig this live dice rolling, like that you guys could see the dice. I felt like it added a certain sense of drama.
It did. I mean, I'm kind of impressed because it means you can't fudge any dice rolls, but you know what? That's perhaps for the best.
Well, if I wanted to make a fudgeable dice roll, I probably would have just done it live.
Just live fudged it. Like, nope. It fell off the table, guys.
Yeah, I did a physical roll.
5 damage.
You just pull up a picture of a D20 facing up the number that you want.
Right.
How did that happen?
I do it on the website. I'm like, that's cocked.
All right,
I forgot
guys.
to say he has advantage.
Yep. I will see you next week.
Next weekend.
Look, it's Onion.
Hey.
He's doomed to eternal torture.
Ah, hilarious. Can't wait. All right. See you guys.
Bye.
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 Goodbye.